is. I got. Hello? Yeah!
Hi. Oh,
Okay, wait.
Hi. But you're on this side like this, so I should do it like.
Let's do that. Yeah!
Hey.
Hey, girl, what's up?
I'm fine. How are you?
Do you do this very often? I don't do these very often.
No, not enough to be
Awkward.
experienced.
What'll be really funny if the whole thing comes out and like, you guys are both sideways. Because the
Yeah,
comments
but
are
I
sideways.
think that's actually the question.
Really?
I think we're wrong. It should be more like this.
It shouldn't. You guys, in the comments, are we sideways?
Oh, let me. One second, let the cat out. Seriously.
Okay. Hi, Brazil.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Hi.
Okay. Doer. Hey, it's my kitten.
Oh my gosh.
This is Murphy.
Is that a new pet?
Yeah, it's a new pet. So I just woke up apparently. It's like, meow. I was like, oh my God, sorry.
We're actually just talking about getting a new cat. I had the most amazing cat for 18 years, Shermie. It was a Maine Coon. And he died last fall. But he lived a super long, awesome life. We just really miss him. So we're finally at the point where we're like, okay, we want another cat. We want the same kind of cat. He was an awesome cat. So I'm officially looking.
Oh, I was like, actually, my cat just died like a little bit like over a month ago. And wasn't that old, unfortunately. But then, we can't go without cats. We're just cat people.
That's so funny. Yet another thing that we have in common that I didn't even realize.
Yeah, always had cats. So, but never a Maine Coon. I love those.
They're big. They can get big.
Hairy.
Yeah, that's actually true. And we have a lot of black furniture, like dark colored fabric furniture. And he had a bunch of white. Well, right. But our cat had a lot of white fur. So this time, like, maybe we go for like
take a dark one. More metal also.
Well, I guess we're supposed to answer questions. I mainly just wanted to talk to you and be normal and say hi. Yeah,
just as nice, I guess. And we can always take the questions when we don't know what to talk about anymore.
Right.
But yeah,
right.
How good can it be?
We're finally, after 2.5 years of talking.
Yeah. It's been a while. You've been busy. You've been touring all over the place, America with several people and doing all these awesome shows.
I've been seeing you running around.
Yeah, but just for the festivals, actually. It wasn't that. So, and now it's really getting started with you guys and also with Iron Maiden now again in America. So, yay!
Yeah, we started in November of last year. We've been going fairly strong, not killing ourselves, but yeah.
Still, good. Really nice. Really great to be out there again.
How does it feel? How amazing does it feel to do it again after not being able?
Surreal in a way, I guess, because of the fact that it's just so we've been it was so normal and then was taken away and we're all shut inside, and then finally going out doing what you love and just being overwhelmed with the interaction and people also appreciating it so much that everybody's back again and on the road.
Have you gone to any concerts yet?
Yes, Nothing But Thieves. I'm a huge fan. So
cool.
Yeah. So then in the place we're gonna play in Amsterdam, the Ziggo Dome, and it was amazing. I love their music.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just gonna say it's not the same, but it's kind of the same. Just having a shared musical experience in a room with a whole bunch of people that know the same song, whether you're on stage or
doesn't matter if you're on stage or in the audience. It's
more
very much the same.
My soul is needing it. You hear my voice is tired. This is what happens at the end of a tour. Start out right and fresh and beautiful like you do, and then you end up like with this hag voice.
Yeah, especially with fall and winter coming.
Yeah. What's your tea of choice?
My tea of choice? Well, a natural ginger, but also I like jasmine, and I like how do you say mint? Mint tea, of course.
I do too. So similar. Ginger's vibe. It's funny. Like work tea is different than enjoyment tea because work tea is like throat coat.
Very verbal, very, very. Not verbal. Is it? Yeah. Herbal. Not verbal. I'm sorry, lost in translation.
No,
but
I knew exactly what you meant. But yeah, like enjoyment tea. You said jasmine. I never drink that because I'm always working anymore. But that's like my favorite not work tea.
For me too. But I drink it both. I don't also off stage or just before a show. I do drink it. So it's like,
really?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, right?
Sorry. Yeah, but I needed a bit to get that.
Oh, got you. Got you.
Yeah.
Sometimes that drives me out. Like I gotta have just like the straight, like not caffeine, ginger.
Yeah, but don't you use but ginger does the same thing for me as well. Sometimes I love ginger, and sometimes it just dries my vocal cords out. So then I need the honey.
That's why that. Yep, it's about the combo. The ginger, the cleanser, and the honey.
The cleanser of when you have a lot of things going on there,
yeah.
and it's all gone. Then it's then you need a little bit. Then you need the honey.
Totally.
Yeah.
I've heard some pretty weird vocal tricks. I heard Aretha Franklin, I think it was her.
Yeah.
Talking about like eating salty, greasy chips. Like just
really?
a couple. Like
why? What does it do for her?
Well, you know what? It's interesting because as weird as that sounds, like salt, yes. That's like kind of like cleansing.
That's the same thing as ginger, probably.
Yeah, and then a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of oil doesn't sound like a bad idea either.
No, it sounds like the honey. It's a different way of it does the same thing in a way, I guess. Oh,
do you guys have like your idea figured out, like your production and your set list and stuff for the tour?
Well, yeah, pretty much, because we're going to tour now in America, so we need to be prepared because we only have a week in between before we go on to Europe again. It's a long run for us this time. So yeah, we had to be prepared, and we're going to switch a little bit. We have some diversity, of course. Some songs we're going to play one night, and some songs we're going to leave out.
Oh, nice.
I do hope everybody will be up for maybe even more changes, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't have it figured out yet. We just came off of a tour, and now we have a minute to sort of reset.
Well, you have 4 weeks still, so you have all the time in the world.
Yeah. Well, do you guys all live near each other? Like,
no, we don't. Near each other is something different in America than near each other in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, everything is near each other, of course, because we're a very small country.
Right.
But for me, a 2-hour drive is already far away, and so they live quite far away from me. And most of them like 1.5 hours to 2 hours, and that's
okay.
For the Dutchies, very far.
Right. Well, we're all over the country, so it's like,
oh really?
We'll practice separately, and then just like get together to rehearse right before the tour.
Okay.
So we kind of have to make the decision so everybody can do their homework.
Yeah, well, that's with us as well. We do long distance practice. We don't go into a studio to rehearse with each other or anything.
Oh, interesting.
Sorry?
Interesting.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Your first time playing a full set on this tour is going to be in front of an audience?
Yes, it's going to be.
Wow.
Well, we have one day of rehearsal, but it's more like because of the lights and those kind of things. But everybody knows it from A to Z already.
Right.
We all practice at home. It's like been
That's
there, done that. Yeah, we used to. Like when we started with the band, we were rehearsing every week.
Totally.
Yeah. But if you perform so many times.
It feels better to me to have like one day before we start, at least, like together, to run the whole thing and pretend it's the show. I even like dim the lights. I'll dim the lights, make it feel good, like no stops, nobody stops.
Yeah. No mistakes.
Yeah. And they're always, but then that's when you figure out that there's something wrong with the gear, or the situation of like technicalities. There's usually technical stuff that's like, oh, I got to figure out all this stuff with my guitar pedals.
Yeah. Well, I know what you mean. But
all right. Well,
we have a whole week.
Contest, first show out.
Yes,
make the most mistakes.
But people love when you make mistakes. It's like I'm always surprised. Like every time we do make a mistake on stage and we have to play a song over, it's bring something to the table again. It's like people like, oh yes, I filmed it. They went wrong. They were just all laughing and clapping, and then we have to restart again. It's like, okay, it happened. No,
that's what makes it live.
Yeah,
and you know, I've never been watching, not that I can recall, a show, like enjoying a concert and seeing a mistake so heinous that I no longer respected the band. you know?
Because
Because I feel like that's what's in your mind when you're on stage. Like, oh my God, it's going to be such a train wreck. I'm going to lose fans for this. And then in reality, you're like, well, no, I mean, like, it's just a live show. Like,
yeah, and most mistakes are, you know, like I remember one time that, yeah, those were it was a quite heavy mistake, but it was more like, it was hilarious actually. We're just going on stage and Robert forgot that there was no, how do you say, when you go down the staircase, you hold on to something.
a railing.
A railing? Yeah. A railing, yeah, sorry. Anyway, to a railing, and he just went off, just fell on stage, and it was like, and I was like, yeah, I couldn't stop laughing because it was so hilarious. It was almost like Spinal Tap. Plus,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh
because the whole venue was dark, and we had to say, "Here I go, yeah!" And he went with his guitar, and I said, "Well, there's a staircase there." And then we heard like, "I'm okay," from out of the darkness.
Well, that's the thing is if it happens in the middle of a song,
yeah,
you kind of play it off like, wow, I'm just going crazy. I fell off the floor, I'm rolling. But like when it happens not during a song, it's just the most awkward.
Yeah, especially when you begin the show. Yeah,
it just happened, and I'm used to. I always expect, okay, I'll see that on YouTube tomorrow, and I didn't, which is awesome because it was so awkward. But like we had these like staircases on stage, like just little steps to come down and go up.
Yeah.
And I'm always so like careful. I'm like, I'm not gonna fall down these stairs. You're singing at the same time. But I didn't fall down the stairs. I fell up the stairs.
No, really?
Like, because I had to run up to the keyboard, and like the momentum of like getting up, like, you know how you trip. I missed a step, and then like I fell in slow motion. Like I fell halfway, and then I almost caught it, and I really fell, and then I was like, I'm my hands and knees like an animal. It was so embarrassing. And then what it does is it just like kills your
your vibe.
You just can't pretend that you're the raddest thing ever in that moment. It's like, okay, I'm I'm a human. I suck. Now listen to this powerful music and let it change your life.
yeah, go through. Yeah, and then you restart again. Do you play the song then over, or do you just continue where you left?
Well, that's what the thing was. It wasn't during a song. It was like to get to the next song, and it was one of those shows that was like not dark yet. It was daylight outside.
Oh,
so it's like
everybody saw it.
Yeah, just totally embarrassing. But we never restart. That's like a rule. Like no matter what happens, do not restart the song. Like, get it together, find each other, and continue. I feel like I think we've had to stop a song like once. If something wrong in the crowd, that's different. Always stop the song. But if we make a mistake, like starting over is like party foul, like not allowed.
Not allowed. Okay, maybe I should bring it up because we always stop. It's like, okay, if it's really, really bad, we stop. It's like, okay, my God, we lost. I don't know where everybody is.
Yeah, I guess we get too far off. It's like maybe just take a break.
Yeah, just have a laugh about it. But then it's really, really awkward to start again because if it goes wrong, then it's like complete loser.
Like skip the song. Like Guitar Hero, boo.
Yeah, boo. Yeah, exactly. Keep on playing. Come on, do what you're supposed to do.
So good. Yeah. Those mistakes, the best part, like wakes you up, and you're like, okay, I'm back.
I'm back. Let's do this. Let's finish this one. Yeah. So, oh my God, it's only a few weeks, huh? It's like,
I know,
something like 5 weeks.
Are you sad to leave your kids?
Yeah, in a way, because it's like 4 weeks to America, and then they don't have a chance to come over, and then it's like 1 week at home, and then 4 weeks Europe again. But in Europe, it's a different thing because whatever